What is going on, guys? It's the Kitty here and welcome back to another one of my videos. On today's video we're going to be looking at Frag Shooter, and in particular it's going to be the top 5 defensive cards in the game right now on the latest release 1.5.9. What are the most picked defenders out there? Some of them used to be the best and have dropped in the rankings, not quite as good as they used to be, but they're still a viable selective choice that you could use. And there's obviously one guy or girl at the top who's just phenomenally good and everybody's using it. You may know who I'm talking about, but you won't know for sure unless you watch the video. Anyway, guys, by the way, if you like my videos and you like my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on that bell notification. You can also join my Discord server, which will be in the description of this video itself. So without further ado, let's go and count down the top 5 defensive cards in the game. So coming in at number 5 we have Dr. Frost. Now Dr. Frost has been around for a very long time in the game, very early card, and he was at one point the best defensive card out there, I would say. He's got a very good AI and he's still a very good card, but what is the problem with him is he can be very slow. Some of the cards out there now, some of the attacking cards are super quick, and what lets him down, he's got some great hit points. He takes a lot of hitting to destroy, but when he's firing his snow gun or whatever it's called, when he's firing that thing, his speed drops down to about 2.9. He is extremely slow as well. So I'm slurring my words. So that is what you have to consider. So that's why he was once the best, and now he's sort of dropped a little bit, but he's still worth considering. I mean, I still use it myself. In fact, he's in some of my main teams that I use because the one thing is that his AI is good, because obviously with defensive cards you don't normally play with them, you normally just let them do their thing and you only use them in emergencies when you have to get back and do a bit of defensive work. So that is why Dr. Frost comes in at number 5. Also, fun fact that you may not have known is he's actually got a 2x headshot damage. The gun that he uses makes you think that it's just a sort of normal weapon, but it actually does have a 2x headshot. If you can get the headshots in, try to remember that when you're using it. And also his ultimate ability has got a tiny bit of splash damage, 1.2 meters of splash damage, so you can sort of aim at the ground if you're not that great with the shot, and that can slow down the enemies and get you the win sometimes. Now in at number 4 we have Baron Vdoom. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, that's how I'm going to pronounce it for the video. Baron Vdoom, he is another exceptionally good defensive card. What is good about him is, although he's not got the mega hit points that people like the Bobbler and Dr. Frost have got, he is very versatile. He's more agile, he's got some splash damage in his gun, and you'll sometimes see him used for offensive use as well as defensive use. He's got a unique gun, stick, his weapon is unique in that any damage he does to his opponent, he absorbs it to heal himself. His special ability is a heal or resurrection. Now, for me, I still struggle to this day. I don't use him that often, but when I have used him, even for the purposes of this video, I found that I usually died. I wasn't able to actually use the ability, but I'm sure that others out there that are brilliant at using the ability, and you know, sometimes someone might kill you and then suddenly you spring back up out the ground from nowhere and destroy them and take the base and win the game that easily. But he's got, obviously, his ability is he can shoot. He's quite quick, and he's also quite quick when he's shooting, and that is why Baron Vdoom comes in at number 4 in the rankings. Now in at number 3 we've got Poker Hunter. Now Poker Hunter has also been around for a pretty long time in the frag community, and what is good about her is she's another card that's defensive but pretty weak. She's actually very weak. She's only got around about 170-ish health depending on the level that she's at. What she is good at is she's very good at attacking as well as defending. She's got these arrows that she fires and she gets a 2x headshot with it if you can get it accurate enough. The only trouble is there's no splash damage on her attack, So you do have to be super accurate to get the kills. But as you can see, she was able to get a lovely little headshot there and get the kills. So you'll sometimes see her used on the map. She's got 100-meter range on her weapon, which means that you can really pin people at the back on their side. And that makes her very, very useful. She's quick shooting or not shooting. And her special ability is the explosive triple arrow, which is really, it's got a bit of a splash damage on it, but it's best used up close and personal as a one-shot kill. You'll find it kills a lot of the opposition in one shot. And that is the reason why she is at number 3, because she's so good defense and using as offense a little bit if you need to. But don't go taking her into the bunker, because she's going to die if you do that. There's certain cards, certain defensive cards you can do that with, and she is not one of them. Never take Dr. Frost, never take the Bobbler, never take Pocket Hunter, but you can take the Doom in there, and also the number 1, you can use him as well for both. So that is why she is number 3. Now in at number 2 we have the Bobbler, and the reason why he's number 2, the second most picked defensive card out of the top 100 players, is because, like Dr. Frost, he's got an awful lot of hit points, he takes a lot of damage to kill, and he's got this gun that basically shoots infinite bullets, it slows down the enemy, and he's got this bubble thing, his ultimate ability, it just sucks you in and fires you up in the air, and you just can't do anything until you get killed. 9 times out of 10 you're never going to get out of that bubble. So that's what you'll find if the other team's got a bobbler. You'll be going in and suddenly, boom, straight in this bubble, and you're up in the air and you're out of the game. You've got to choose another fragger to get on the attack again. He's got a very good AI, which is really super handy. So if he's in your defensive lineup, you know that he's going to get rid of a lot of the attacking opposition. But obviously, like Dr. Frost, he's still quite slow, very slow when he's shooting, and that is one of his disadvantages. So that is why he's at number 2. Now in at number 1, and the best defensive card in the game by a country mile, and you probably would have guessed it, is the Boss. The Boss is a pretty new card out there, and he's got what is arguably the best ultimate in the game right now, that effectively it's like an instant kill and can take out 2 or 3 or 4. It can take out multiple enemies if they're stood in front of you when you fire that thing off. He's incredibly powerful. He's got this shotgun, and you can see he can be used in attack or defense. So you'll see that in a lot of the games, people that have got the Boss, they'll bring him forward because they know that if they can get you in front of them close enough, they just activate that ultimate ability and you are basically toast. And can be like very frustrating, but obviously I've got the Boss, so the Boss is in my squad, so I know that at least if the opposition have got him, I've got him too. And so you can get situations where it's like the first person to activate that ultimate is going to get the win if you're doing Boss versus Boss. But he's super fun to use, he's pretty quick, he's reasonably quick, and he's reasonably quick when he's shooting. You can use him to take out the bases, or you can let the AI use him. You can keep him back in defense. The AI is really good on him. He takes out multiple opponents. But like I said, that is why he was chosen by, out of the top 100, I think about 78 of the players in the top 100 have got him in their deck because he is amazing. He was slightly nerfed in the last update, in this 1.5.9 update, but he is still the king, the number 1, the best defensive card in the game, and you need him. You need to get him. If you got him, put him in your deck immediately. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button because that'd be super awesome. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys next time.